This is my chord combo video for Fly Me to the Moon, where we look at some of the chords you need and the chord progressions of the song. And it's a great way to really get to grips with some of our new chords and to put chords together. So this builds on my chord tutorial series, and instead of just looking at one chord now on its own, we're looking at a group of chords together and getting into some songs and learning how to put them into verses and choruses. So that's what the video is all about. Today we're looking at Fly Me to the Moon, and we're looking at our A minor to D minor to G7 to C major 7 and then the C7. So it goes a bit like this. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. So those are the chords we're looking at today. Here we go, let's get into it. So here it is, Fly Me to the Moon, and we're looking at the chord progression at the beginning of verse 1. And we've got 5 different chords that we are looking at, starting on the A minor, and that's our second finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. So nice and easy. We then flatten that to get the D minor. We flatten the 2nd finger across the G and the C and add our 1st finger on the E string on the 1st fret. There's your D minor. Then we go to the G7. That's actually quite a nice transition, which I'll talk about in a minute. Our 1st finger actually stays the same on that 1st fret on the E string, and our 2nd and 3rd fingers go on the 2nd fret on the C and the A string. That's the G7. And then we go to the C major 7, and that's just one finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. Now it is marked on the diagram with your 1st finger, but you can actually just leave whichever finger was already there. Now on the G7 we've already got our 3rd finger in that position, so we just leave it on. And then the C7 is your 1st finger on the 1st fret, also on the A string. So we move from the C major 7 to C7. That's really easy. Let's have a look at those transitions and you'll see how it all fits together. So the A minor, 2nd finger, like we say, we flatten that across the G and the C for the D minor and add our 1st finger. So let's go A minor to D minor, A minor to D minor, and then to the G7. Keep your 1st finger where it is on that 1st fret, and then just pivot your 2nd and 3rd finger onto the 2nd fret there. So D minor to G7, nice and easy. D minor to G7, and then for the C major 7, keep your 3rd finger where it is on that 2nd fret on the A string, C major 7, and then for the C7, 1st fret, A string, C major 7, C7. So that's actually really, really easy. Let's do the whole pattern with a down, down, up pattern for now. So it goes like this. So just do the pattern once for the last 2. So A minor to the D minor to the G7, C major 7, and C7 again. A minor, D minor, G7, C major 7, and C7. Okay, and that's it. That's a good portion of this song. If you get your head around that, you can certainly have a look at the rest of the song. There's a few more bits you need to tackle, but it is a fantastic song and worth looking at. So I hope you found the video useful. Hope you enjoyed it and do enjoy the song. If you did enjoy the video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel to grow. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship
and the